Good evening, everybody. Give me a moment to get set up here. Okay, there we go. Because a lot of what I'm going to say will make more sense. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't catch it on the first click. There we go. So, guys, we're doing a car video. Though we're going to do this one in an interesting fashion. I'm hoping that we'll get what I want, which would be a nice 5-star servant, right off the bat. And it won't matter about me going inside, but that's what's going to happen if not. I'm going to do one rollout here, see how the luck works. And then I'm going to pack up my goodies and I'm going to head inside. I've actually been out here looking through my tablet and stuff for the last while, getting caught up on the day's stuff while I've been at work and haven't been able to check on stuff. Also, uploading the video. I'm currently uploading the video that I did this morning. So we got quite the dichotomous video set coming out. We got a video uploading right now that I never had a chance to do today. I did it early this morning before I went to work, so it was almost 12 hours ago exactly, give or take about an hour. And the thing is, we did pretty good, as you guys will know when you check out the video, but we are one servant shy. So the thing is, we're going to roll for that 5-star saber. I think you guys can figure out who we did get by now if you know anything about what's going on with this banner. So yeah, I'm uploading it, but it was a short video, so it shouldn't take too long to upload. And at the same time, we're going to be doing this one. So yeah, what's going to happen is I'm going to try to do it out here. No, in the car videos are just good for atmosphere. They don't really add anything for luck. In the past, yes, in more the recent past, no. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you guys set up here, just like we did the last time we did a car video when I was outside the local Walmart. All right. So the question is, can we do this without knocking everything down? And it worked out pretty good. I think I did find that the last time my voice trailed off a little bit when the camera was away from me. But yeah, this is what we're going to do, guys. And the thing is I want to show everybody what we're here for. And what I'll do is I'm going to pause the video if we don't get what we want here, and then I'm going to shuft inside. Seems like an awful lot of work, but it really won't be. The key thing is not letting the tablet go into sleep mode, because if I do, it's going to shut the video off. Which if it does, I have ways around that. I can either use my InShot program to combine the two videos together, or I can just release them as a 1-2 punch. So, but I'm hoping to do that with the morning video and then this night video, which you guys will see that I actually deliberately set it up this way on purpose. So we did really good this morning, getting it within a couple rolls. So we are going to probably take as much quartz as I have here, and I could go into details why, but it depends on how long it takes us to summon. That I'm not really concerned about money as far as quartz goes for other stuff. Though I do want to give thanks to the Lord. Thank you to the Lord right now for the money I have, that I can afford to do this, because the Lord grants me the ability to do this, even though I don't think the Lord would approve of what it is. You just look at the costume of this Canis woman here, and you can figure that out if you're any kind of Christian. If you're not, allow me to explain it to you sometime. Just leave it in the comment section and I'll explain it to you, because way too revealing. Plus, these people are gods of myth, and the Lord puts nobody ahead of him, rightly so. So, but there's what we're summoning for, guys. On the left, the 5-star servant. We're gonna go for it with getting our super. As you guys know, lately we've had good success with a super success as soon as we pick anybody. However, I think it would be very nice and ironic if we picked Canis and worked on, there she is, and worked on her character. It's interesting that she's a 4-star. If she was a 5-star, I think she'd be a lot stronger. And from what I hear, a lot of people are putting her abilities in the meh category as far as how strong a servant she is. And I think the fact of the matter is it's probably because she's only a 4-star.
確かに心霊だがな。何をしてもご利益はねえぞ。覚悟しておけよな。
Yeah, if I know a lot of you guys haven't seen me play the story, and for any of you that are watching this that do play the game, you know that as of recently she's been showing up in the story. I meant she's been showing up even in Lost Belt 3, and she's a nasty piece of work. Okay, we don't need to listen to her talk too much. We could possibly get her up with the right boost. If we got a double or triple, we could get her up to Ascension Stage 1 not too long from now. I don't know what's going to happen, but I am very curious to see how far along we can get her before double or triple comes up. So it's nice to see that the different things she'll say when you do this. It's nice that she's got a good selection of stuff. Now, you guys, by now, I'm hoping when people check this video out, they'll have seen the previous video when we got her this morning initially. So with that in mind, I'm going to say it right now, guys. The fact of the matter is this morning, you could see that we did not get a super or triple success. We did not get a rated up success when we got this character. So after we put in enough energy into this, if we don't get a double or triple, we could still roll and come out with some good fortune in the whole matter. So, which I'm going to do this a few more times. And then I think we can spare some quartz enough to try and see if that holds true or not. Now let's get her up to 28. Because I still am in the belief that maybe it's not the double or triples that do it, guys. It's how much effort you put into actually, pumping experience into that character might help you. I have no basis for that. I have zero basis for that. It's just a hunch. Just a really weird hunch, folks. We definitely have some stuff to burn off here for CE. I just want to find something. Oh, good grief. Where are one of my... Oh, wait a minute. I currently have one of the ones equipped that I want to strengthen up, but I can't seem to find it. So we'll work on this one. And we won't do too many of these, guys. I admit to it. We will do just a few, just for good measure. If nothing else, yeah, we've only got less than 15 minutes till the update comes out, and I don't know if it'll do anything to mess up our chances. If nothing else, I don't want to have to wait here while the system updates, which takes a few minutes. So if nothing else, I'd like to avoid that. So that's one thing we're gonna... So 2 more, guys. Let's do them together and just call it good, see what happens. Okay. So not as good fortune tonight here from the car video. As far as getting a double or triple, as far as getting servant, let's see. We want the 5-star Saber. But if we got another Canis, I wouldn't shed any tears. I would be a little disappointed, but it's not going to super hurt me. So here we go, guys. And then we'll pause if we don't get what we want. And we'll just move the location. That's why we got the camera on. Okay, so nothing good off the first top. Top of the deck here ain't too spectacular. I had a hunch. Seemed too quick. I did know to pause. That's a good card to get, but I've got so many of those now, I don't know what I want to do. Oh, that's 2 4-stars. So that means the roll itself is not bad. However, no servants so far. I don't like that. Oh, nice pause. There we go. Probably something junky, though. I was wrong. Please! Please! Yes! Car video, folks! Car video! Woo! Nice! I think this has only been the 3rd time. I think maybe I pulled a 5-star in my car. That's great! Yes! And we got 2 craft essences that were 4-star to supplement it. So not bad. And if I could have had this kind of luck, and there's another one, even though it's garbage, I'm so happy. If I only could have had this luck with 5 stars during the frickin' FGO Fate Apocrypha event, that would have been so awesome. But I'll take it. I'll so take this. I'm just sitting back kind of hoping for another gold servant. Have like a bonus evening. Okay, I'm going to try to do this without messing it up.
Dioscuri, 限界した。なんだ、人間ではないか。つまらん。死ね。
死ななくて結構です。我らディオスクロイ、お力になりましょう。
Yeah, quite dichotomous, aren't they? Something interesting about that, those are actually real Japanese siblings doing the voice for that. They thought it was a good idea, and I think it is too. It's nice voices they got for that. But he's kind of a putz ass, and she's nice. Well, to a point. So let's check out what makes this character so special, guys. First off, let me move my face over here. First skill, apply a state to yourself. Gain NP gauge when attacking with quick cards, and when you attack with art cards, you gain critical stars. So my understanding is that this character is superb, especially when you get all the skills unlocked. But also just because of the fact that it's got 2 characters acting as 1 servant, which allows it very numerous attacks. And that allows it to get a lot of critical stars and increase its own MP gauge on its own. They're actually talking about this possibly being the best saber in the game for solo attacks. Meaning that theoretically, if this was your last character and this is all you had to fight with, if you had this character souped up enough, you could probably take down most enemies with just this character. When they say solo attacks, it's most times what everybody's talking about. So the next thing this thing has is Guardian of the Sea Voyage, which is also, if I recall correctly, I believe also helps with your NP gauge. It looks like it's going to help with your MP strength, but I think it also helps with your MP gauge. And the last one, Mana Burst, is actually good for those same arts and quick cards, which these characters have 2 arts, 2 quick, 1 buster, which means this thing is a really good quick and arts card, which might not mean much to the non-initiated player, but basically what it means is that this thing gets a boost up on how much damage, which means more damage, means more crit stars, more NP gauge. Fantastic. All these skills supplement the character in such a magnificent way. It's great. And the thing is that what happens is that this will then boost up the effectiveness of those cards so that they do more damage and you get more return for the damage. It's freaking fantastic. Now, the best thing about this thing is that this character has this because it's 2 characters made up into 1 servant, it's got a fantastic line of skill sets. Increase your own debuff resist, which means when the enemies are trying to debuff you with defense and attack things, wrong. Increase your quick card effectiveness, which this thing already has a whole bunch of stuff to help with that anyway. Increase your buster card effectiveness for yourself. This is going to then, that 1 buster card is actually going to do a little bit more damage. That's great. These are all Bs, as you can see, are lower, so it's nothing spectacular. Now, for some reason, this also has an Avenger. Increase the amount of NP you gain when damaged, but you have to also decrease the debuff resist for all your allies. Your Noble Phantasm takes care of that, because your Noble Phantasm actually has the ability to give all your allies and yourself debuff immunity. Plus, you already saw that there was something to help you in one of their original skills that keeps them from having a lot of problems with debuffs. But as you can see, it only affects the demerit for debuff resist is only for your allies. It's everybody but yourself. They have this new one that I don't see very often, Oblivion Correction. I don't even know if it actually exists outside this character. Increase your critical strength, which more damage, more NP, more crit stars. Increase the NP gauge for yourself each turn. Self-restoration, magical energy D. And then let's see, we have some more fun stuff. Core of the Twin Gods is the actual last one. That these other 2 are for the pseudo singularities I haven't finished yet. These characters will actually get a 100% bond boost if I use them during some of the other pseudo singularities. I'm kind of happy I never fully finished them. But the last skill is the most interesting one. You get Core of the Twin Gods, apply damage plus. That means that this character does an extra 225, that's what I read, amounts of damage. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but anything helps. And you slightly increase your MP gauge, and you slightly increase your C-star drop rate, which means, once again, more NP, more critical stars. So this thing can do, this, folks, is an awesome card. If you do it right, it can power up its own Noble Phantasm and deal massive damage to get more critical stars, which means your NP gauge is filling up faster and you're getting more critical stars, so that if this character is by itself fighting and you're not sharing all this stuff with all your allies, this character gets all of that. And that means that almost every turn, there's a good opportunity to be able to deal critical damage with any of your cards. And if you're using arts or quick cards, as you know, they have abilities and passive skills here that do even more damage. It's phenomenal. Now there's Dioscuri. I'm not even sure I'm going to try to pronounce that. I thought I could pronounce it, but I don't think it's like Tendarity. I probably will malign it so bad I should just stop myself right here. But anti-personnel, which means it only strikes 1 enemy, but this is what it does, guys, and this is what people are really talking about, that it's a game changer in a manner of speaking. Apply Ignore Invincible, which means this card can cut through anything. Anything. Any enemy, any boss trying to use evade or invincible, screw it. Cuts through it. Also, ignores the defense. If your enemy tries to actually use their natural defense or defense boosters to keep themselves from getting damage, frig that. This thing is going to ignore them, pound through it, and keep on pounding. Then, it actually decreases the enemy's quick card resistance, art card resistance, and that's it. So that means that this card, because that's primarily what's in this character, is and I think you can see it if I go down here further. Yeah, there you go. 2 quicks, 2 arts. So that's primarily what this character is going to be using. They will be able to do more damage on top of all the other stuff we talked about, because your enemy will have less resistance to the damage that these cards cause. So, holy crap, this character is just sick and wrong in good ways. Just wanted to check on some other stuff here. No, nothing really important. So let's look at the profile real quick, which I didn't. All I know is this is where they get the idea of the Gemini constellation from. And this is where you get the names from, Castor and Pollux. I like to call them the twins, though, because I don't think we're ever really going to have a character for a long time, if ever, that will be able to get that nickname, so I think I'll be okay. There we go, guys. Strength, A. Endurance, A++. That's because I would imagine it has to do with the fact that they also have sick HP. The HP on this character can get massive because it's 2 characters combined into 1. Next to that, everything else is a B or C. It's not very worth talking about. There we go. I won't be able to get anything about the profile until I reach the Lost Belt 5. I already knew that. Let's look at the character, guys. Nothing too spectacular. Looks okay. Can't wait to ascend these characters and see what happens. I think they'll probably look pretty cool. So, and that's everything, folks. But I do want to back out. And I would like to go here. Wow, just spectacular. First roll of the night. The only roll of the night. I get to keep enough to do 3 more rolls until the Romulus thing, I think that's coming next month. So, I don't know if I probably will roll for that. I've heard sick and amazing things about that too. But we got a while, I hope, because I need to save up some more money. And I want to thank the Lord for allowing me to have some good old-fashioned fun tonight. I want to thank you guys. And I just want to show you one last thing before we go. What makes this card pretty awesome about its endurance. And you'll see why as soon as I can pull it up in the... oh, shoot. I think we finally made it to midnight, didn't we? We did, folks. We finally made it to midnight, so we're gonna have to bowl through this. So we won't sit here and do this. So pardon me real quick. I was gonna wait till we got to the master room, guys. Pardon me. I want to see how long have we been going for. Oh, not too bad. I was gonna wait till we got to the master room, which is my room, and check out something about the character. But I want to show everybody it is the last day of the pre-release. Technically, Lost Belt 5 is out already, but it is the last day, so there is our last apple. And we actually are going to collect our seashell. I managed to actually reduce those down a lot lately. I don't know how. We got our 7th day, folks. Not bad. 7 days in a row means we got a summon ticket, a beast footprint, and there we go. So I did get a new summon ticket, and I won't need it. It's great. What a blessed night, folks. I want to tell you, God blessed me really good today. You guys are going to hear in the previous video that I asked everybody to pray for me because I thought that the enemy would be on the attack for me because I had such a good day the day before. Being that now that it's technically Saturday here in the East Coast, that would be Thursday. Yes and no. I didn't feel super underappreciated. I had a great day to start off with at work. It's just that by the end, I felt they were piling more work on me that they expected me to finish than a human being could possibly do on his own. And I thank the good Lord for my friend Aaron at work who was there to help supplement me tonight. But even between the two of us, there was too much crap on our plate. And I think that they hopefully will back off and not say anything tomorrow. But I know these people talk about me behind my back, and any of us that work the night shift. Though we're still a team, but we fight just like siblings. And I know these people are talking about me behind my back because I can just read people pretty well, especially people I've worked with for a long time. And you can just tell what they do when they look at you in the face and say something, what they probably are doing even worse behind your back. So the thing is that I don't like the fact that there's a little backbiting, and I admit to doing it too. Though I'm very vocal with my opinions. You can ask my good friend Jeff, which, by the way, shout out to Memorabilia Collector and my friend Jeff in this video. It's good to always have you guys here on the channel. I really hope that stuff like this will bring in some more people. I'm trying to get my name out there a little bit. I'm thinking about joining some, not Twitter, but some Twitter knockoffs and maybe getting some more recognition for my channel, because only having 6 subscribers is kind of getting to be a bummer. But it's really about viewership. I don't really care about how many subscribers I have, but it would be nice to look and say, hey, there's some people out there that are actually getting notifications. Guys, I'm going to admit to you, one of the subscribers on my own channel here is me. It's another one of my accounts. So I really only have I have my friend Jeff, Memorabilia Collector, and myself right there, and boom. So, it's sad. It makes me feel sad and pathetic. So, but yeah, I really think that there's just too much expectation with the workforce now, that people are like, well, we can't get a lot of workers, and so we're gonna bleed as much out of you as possible. And it's like, no, what you're gonna do is drive me insane. Everybody's gonna come visit me in Arkham Asylum someday as I rock back and forth going, don't hurt me, mommy, and sucking on my thumb. It's like, no, stop doing that. But that was about the only worst thing of the evening. Next to that, I had a great day, and I thank the Lord for that. And this is a great way to finish it, folks. Okay, so I just want to mention that, guys. Because I am blessed in so many ways, that I just have to shout it out to you guys. It's too bad I'm not getting out to a wider audience when I say it, but I do want to say at least something. So we want Spirit Origin List. We want to find our new saber. Are they going to be at the top of the list? No, because it starts with all your 5 stars first. Yeah, just bear with me, guys, as I try to find it. Where are you? There you guys are. So, number 278. Can you imagine, guys, this is how many servants we're down to? Wow, 278 servants total. I'm assuming that it's in order. So here we go, guys. Let's look at this real quick. On the picture here, I would blow it up, but unfortunately it would tip sideways. So, attack, 11,840. If I get this up to 90, which is the max, before using paleogenesis or paleogenesis, whatever it is, to be able to go higher, this would be the current max. Look at that attack. But on top of that, look at the HP. My understanding is, from what I think I've heard, this is the highest HP of any saber in the game. 14,824. And that's not even talking about adding the additional 2,000 and even more that you can add on. Meaning you can get this thing up to 17, possibly 19,000 with all the additional foos, the little foos that you guys see me grab all the time. And I could add to it, though we probably won't be doing that as much with this one. I don't have a unlimited amount of those. I wanted to see if there's anything else here, guys, but there really isn't. I would like to check out something, guys. Let's check a few of the voice things real quick. Yeah, and this is them talking to the enemies. Oh, good grief. Boy, he talks a lot. Alright, come on. Well, what do I have to click on to get rid of it? Are you kidding me? I think it was just being slow. Actually, I think my whole tablet is being slow right now. It could be because it's running a virus scan. But I wanted to just... There we go. So nothing spectacular. Sometimes they say stuff during these extra attacks. Just wanted to give you guys an extra chance to hear what these guys have to say. Let's see what their victory stuff, because we don't do this very often. Come on.
そのようにして見るべきでしょう。
So when you beat the enemies you're fighting, this is what they
我
will
らは
say.
古きものである。
我らは早き者であ
And
る。
there's multiple ones, so there's a chance that they
ど
could
うと
say
いう
anything.
こともない。
Let me guess. Victory 4, he says something.
こんなものか。
No, they
さ
both
すが
say
です
something.
ね、兄様。
And the rest of it's gonna come up as we go along, I pretty much think. You know what's funny? There's no birthday one because I think you have to have your birthday when you own the character. But they never say. I try to come on here on my birthday and see if these guys are gonna say anything special. Nothing happens. I wish they did something special for your birthday, but they really don't. So, I wanted to see.
ノップの姪っ子さんでしたか。いやー、確かに面影ありますね。え、お前が例の虚弱クソ捨てセイバーかですって。一体誰がそんな根も葉もないことを。え、ノップが言ってた。じゃあ切ってきます。
I like that. I always tell you guys, and I'm going to keep reiterating it. If you're new to the game ever, or you ever come back, remember, hit that little button over here, the text box.
と言われれば切る。ただそれだけです。切り合いの場で主義主張なんて何の意味もないですからね。
They will say something, and then that gets added to all that voice stuff we just heard. So it's always worth it if you want to add to the voice lines for each character. I don't think about coming in here too often for any particular reason, so I don't do it very often, but there's occasions just trying to add to the voice line because anything they say will be recorded into their thing. Some stuff you can see initially, like we just did with the twins. As soon as you get the character, other stuff you have to hear it at least once here and then it can be recorded. And they do that with a lot of RPG games and stuff like that. You guys know you can go into galleries and extras and stuff like that in a lot of games and see a lot of stuff like that. So I don't find that the voices are such a huge deal, but every once in a while they'll say something funny. So, but yeah, that's it for me, guys. How long was the old broadcast tonight? We did the first one today really quickly. 32 minutes. We're probably going to, by the time we're done here, it's going to be a little over 33. So we just about doubled what we had this morning. But wow, what a day, guys. First thing this morning with the video, we didn't get anything too spectacular except a 4-star craft essence from this. If I really wanted to keep going after craft essences, yeah, maybe, but it probably isn't worth it. It really isn't. Some people try to go after an NP2 for these characters. Not me. I want to save my quartz. There's a lot of good stuff coming up. Oh, I did mention, folks, that I was going to talk about it. The reason I'm not concerned about saving up a lot of my quartz and my money for the quartz into the future is because here in the state of Maine, the governor is going to be issuing us all checks of $850, apparently, in the month of June. Let's just say it's a political stunt and end at that. Because that's what it is. Because if I go any further into this, I'm going to feel like I'm a propaganda machine and then I'll have to correct myself because I know it's what's really going on and I don't want to get mad about it. But it's a political stunt. A lot of states are doing it. It's basically to get everybody's mind off the fact that the gas prices are through the roof. Idiots. Utter idiots in politics right now as a whole. The biggest one sitting in our White House. And the thing is that $850, folks, barring that something big comes up that I need help with, God willing, let's hope not. That $850, that's going to be money I set aside, and I'm going to have that for a lot of the big stuff that's coming, because that's about the time period. There's a lot of big stuff, especially the summer thing coming up, and Fate Grand Order. I'm just going to put it aside, but I'm not stupid. First off, always tithe. And the Lord grants you some extra money, always tithe. My taxes, I just got around to finally tithing something to one of the organizations that I am part of. It's a nonprofit, Christian, of course, but it's also a business. And the thing is that I finally waited until they had their double matching challenge month, and it took a few months of having my taxes, but they finally had it this month, and I gave my money. I won't say how much because it's not important about how much I gave, but it was a bit more all at once than I usually give, and that's because the Lord graced me with good taxes, and that's what I wanted to do. And the thing is that I do a lot of other special things for my friends like Jeff and Debbie, and do a lot of other stuff. But I am going to trying to do a tithe. I'm hoping to see my friends this coming Tuesday, and to actually give them some money to give to the church the next time they are down there. And I'm going to start doing that on a regular basis. And the thing is, I am going to start tithing, and you can darn well be tooting that roughly about it's roughly about 10% of 850 is about 85. I'll probably just take a round nice $100 and spread it out somewhere, and then the rest of it will be set off to the side. So it will be available for fake grand order stuff. That is why I'm not uber concerned. And the Lord blesses me with plenty of money from my job, and the gas prices are not hitting me hard yet. But we're going to have to wait and see. Anytime, folks, I want to reiterate before this video is over. If something is tough in your life and you're willing to put it in the comment section, or you just want to say a general request for prayer, put it in the comment section and just say, well, I don't want to talk about what it is that I want prayer for, but would you pray for me? I'll do it. Even if you're not a Christian, I am. I'll do it for you. I have no problem going to God for you guys, because in a manner of speaking, my friend Jeff would argue it, but you guys are my friends. You're not the friends I hang out with outside of work. We probably wouldn't come to each other's rescue to, go pick you up in the middle of nowhere if your car breaks down. We're not exactly sharing money, which is good. Keep your money. You don't need to send it to me. I'm doing pretty good. The thing is that, we're friends in the sense, guys, that you are a support group for me. You support me, which means in a manner of speaking, you are my friends. And the thing is that I should support you back. So if something is wrong in your life, or if you just have a struggle or things aren't going well, and you want to have somebody out there that's going to care about what you're going through and pray for you, I know God cares all the time, and you can definitely rely on me to care too. I don't care what it is. I will care. Like I said, I'm not into sharing I don't have a Twitter account. Never will. I think it's scum. And I don't give out my personal information, emails, that kind of stuff. But if you don't want to specify specific stuff, but you want to say something generally, like I just need prayer, even if you just want to say the words, I need prayer, I will pray for you. Don't even need to know your real name. Memorabilia collector, I'm totally fine with the idea of just calling him that. God knows who you are, so it doesn't matter if I know who you are. Because the thing is what's important is that God knows who you are and God knows your plight. I just will be, I'll be just adding to it. So, but I just want to mention that, guys, because you see how well I've been blessed tonight. So, and I'm blessed every day. I got good health. I've got good money. I've got a home. I've got good friends. My parents are still alive. I got good family. I am blessed in so many ways. People say it's not important what you possess, but here's the deal, folks. I need a place to stay at night. So I'm happy to have my trailer that I'm going to go into, and I am blessed to have a roof over my head, oil in the tank, last I checked. And the thing is that there's a lot of blessings that are non-material. But in this case, we were blessed it's electronic, but in a material way, we were blessed tonight. So at the very least, I deserve to give some credit to the Lord where it is due. And the thing is I want to credit you guys for showing up here and checking out my videos, and just hopefully hitting that like button, guys, and let me know what you think of this video tonight. In the meantime, guys, it is now, what is it? We at 35. We are at 39. So we went a little bit extra, but that's because I felt inspired to say something. So we're almost at 40 minutes, guys. I think this video has gone long enough. I bet you do too, but I hope you appreciate the value of my words tonight, Lord, friends, colleagues, countrymen. I hope you guys appreciate the Lord's words. I'm just the guy mouthing them. And the thing is that I hope you guys like this video, because I had a blast. So here we go, guys. We are done again until the next banner drops, and let's hope for as good a fortune on that one as we did with this one. In the meantime, I will do another video down the road, guys, when we get into doing another side quest, basically. That's going to be the next time we'll probably do a video, and that probably won't be too long before it pops up. So keep your eyes out for that, guys. I really appreciate all of you. A lot of you are that are on this are my own personal friends. So the thing is they know I will be seeing them shortly in the next couple days. But the rest of you out there that I don't see on a normal basis, it's just good to see your comments and know that you're out there watching, everybody, and I really appreciate it. In the meantime, TGIF is over, and it's thank the Lord for the weekend, everybody. Catch you later.